Okay, you love it. Predictions are wrong. Whatever. Okay, I wasn't ignoring you, Red. I wasn't. I was watching online, and I was. My phone was dead. Was ran out of battery too last night. Uh, when you text, when I checked my phone, when you DM me, my battery was out. That's had like 1% left. Okay. Okay, so a little bit update. Little update. I am feeling better today. Yesterday, I thought I was able to make the stream, but I was still coughing pretty excessively, and my nose was stuffed. I mean, my nose is still stuffed a little bit today, but not as much, and my throat is not as clogged up, and so I'm not as coughing as much today, and I don't have as much of a runny nose today. So it means I am getting better. I'm on the mend. Still drinking water. Um, I didn't see any movies this weekend. Obviously, there's obvious reasons why. Uh, but I'm here now. Try my best on this subject. See how far I go. It's not gonna be long today. Uh, no. All right, I'm just typing this somewhere on my phone. I'm sorry. Um, all right, I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Uh, all right, I'm back. Sorry. Somebody's coming back. Oh yeah. I have to give. I had to reply to someone who's coming back very soon. He has not been very active, but yeah. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll talk about Gladiator. Gladiator. My friend DeGrasse told me basically it's a retelling of the first movie. That's it. It's basically a rehash of the first movie. All right. But yeah, I'm not gonna see Wicked. Wicked's. I'm not gonna see Wicked. I'm just tired of seeing so many different variations of Wizard of Oz. Oz. I don't care for musical. And Authority Films has it. Whatever. But yeah, we're good. Um, I'm gonna try to get people on because I still have that voice issue. Like I still I'm not as bad as I was. Like on when I was with Blinded Friday, but was it Friday stream or Thursday? Friday, I think it was. I was coughing. Okay. Um. Okay, man. Yeah, yeah. So, why is this title? This is war. DCU versus MCU. War has begun. Competition is a good thing. Well, why do I say this is war? Now, I'm not putting in September and October Agatha versus Penguin in that in that category yet, even though because it's well, okay, it has begun there, but when the true beginning is December, when we get really a first DCU project coming out. And you can say Peacemaker technically is DCU, but Peacemaker wasn't DCU at the time. Will be incorporated in DCU, but Creature Commandos will be our first DCU show and animated show and coming out. And so that's where they declared war right there. Well, they've come declared war when they announced all those projects for Gods and Monsters. Okay. Also, I've got an invitation to come in. No, don't try to make me laugh. Make me if you're gonna make. Yes, my coughing has gotten better, but if you make me laugh, it's good. It's not gonna help. I know. I know. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Uh, all right. So yeah, blind. I think I sent you. I was gonna send more in. Uh, if Fibber wants to. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'll send one of the grassy. I'm gonna just do this to maybe the I'm gonna do this for maybe 1 hour to 2 hours because dinner time. Got here to promote stupidity. All right, here's somebody. Oh man. Oh yeah, yeah. I can hear my echo, man.
What's up? Is it better?
Yeah, I didn't hear it the second time I said something. I didn't.
Yeah, I was just changing my settings.
Okay. Uh. Well, I got more people. Man, I got more people in the afternoon than I do at night. What the hell?
Hmm.
How are you doing, man?
I'm okay. I got some stuff to do. I was trying to stream today, so
Oh, what time you streaming? I might try to
I
come
was
on.
supposed to go on in an hour, but
Oh,
we'll
I'm not
see.
going long. I'm not going long. Yeah, I'm doing better today too.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, this is one of the worst colds I had in some time. I never had a cold like this in a long time. Colds usually don't put me down like this.
Hmm.
You ever had one of those colds where it's like colds are mostly harmless, but if you have one of those colds, it's like what the hell is this? What the hell? A cold,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, this is one of these colds.
yeah. Well, before you get into the DC talk, I got a rant, or should I
I
say
can't.
just rant?
I can't rant because I'll definitely cough if I rant on anything. Go
I'm
ahead.
here to
Just say it.
defend my position. Gladiator 2 was a boring snooze fest of a movie.
I'm a bit sick,
One of the
George.
most
Yeah.
unnecessary sequels of all time, probably. Um, I saw it yesterday. I didn't really want to see it, but I saw it anyway. And yeah, about halfway through the movie, it just made absolutely no fucking sense.
I heard it's like the rehash of the first movie, basically. So
It kind of is. It's my friend leaned to me and said, "This is the MCUification of Gladiator," and I laughed. And I was like, "Yeah." The moment he put on that bullshit from his dad, that was one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. But this is my problem with the movie. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. The main character is the son of Maximus, and he obviously has now grown up to hate Rome. I mean, he mostly hates Rome because Pedro Pascal killed his wife, and so he's seeking revenge. But all of a sudden, he resists
Spoiler.
his mother. He
Yeah.
yells at her and he says, the son that you knew is dead, and I don't like Rome and all this bullshit. But all of a sudden, when he gets in the ring and fights Pedro Pascal, he doesn't want to kill him.
What?
It just happens with no explanation. There's no build up to any of this.
Well, he doesn't learn
And as a
anything.
result, it turns into one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
He doesn't learn anything about like mercy or anything
The
like that. Or why?
No, it's just he goes from first off one, he goes from being obviously reasonably upset that yeah, Rome has taken over his home, killed his wife, and killed also his buddy or whatever, that other leader guy. I don't fucking care for the names. I'm just gonna explain my position. And honestly, in the beginning of the movie, I was like, okay, yeah, this is cliche. But then once they introduced that
It's,
idea about Pedro Pascal being, actually trying to go, bring back some age to Rome, because it's been corrupted and all that stuff. Basically, what Maximus was trying to do, right? And I was like, okay, this is actually interesting, right? The guy he's supposed to go up against is actually fighting on the same side as him, but because there's that revenge element, you know, it actually makes it a little bit more interesting. But the moment Pedro Pascal dies, it just turns into an absolute farce. Now we learn that Denzel Washington's character was a slave, and now he's trying to
of
bring
course.
down Rome, and all of a sudden, the main character is
It's
now, I'm in opposition of you, even though technically they
I
had
was
the
gonna
exact
say.
same motivation. And the main character, it's never really explained. I mean, for some reason, the main character says, I don't even remember you to his mom. I don't remember shit. And then all of a sudden, he just remembers, and there's
It
no
did
explanation to it.
really did
Like,
Ridley
how did
Scott
people watch this movie and say this was good? It was like
did,
a total fucking rush job.
did Ridley Scott drink the same water as Todd Phillips?
I don't. I think it's either they cut stuff out of the movie because it just made no fucking sense, and
Oh,
like we're all sitting there just like baffled. Like this was the fucking movie. Like okay, yeah, uh, it had some decent action, but the story like halfway through just completely flipped on its head and turned into one of the biggest messes I've ever seen in a movie for quite some time. I mean, this is close to the Joker too in terms of botched narratives. It's such a dumbass movie, and the whole ending when he gives that speech, you're just sitting there and you're like, dude, this makes no fucking sense. Didn't you fucking hate Rome? Didn't you want to see Rome fall? And now you're gonna control Rome because it's like, whoa, I was the prince. All
you
of a
think
sudden, it just came to you
you
randomly. Oh
think
yeah, I remember now. It's like,
you think
what the fuck?
you think Paul Mescal was miscast?
I think he's okay in the movie. I don't know how Denzel Washington says that he gave a better performance than Denzel. Denzel also felt like he was sleeping. Pedro Pascal is just, well, the same shit in The Last of Us, just sort of like, stoic and upset. And you don't really get to, outside of him being the opposition, there isn't a lot of exploration of his character, which would have been nice to at least see. Like, yeah, he's in opposition of the Emperor, right? But I don't know. And then also too, like the two brothers were a fucking joke. Like it was an absolute farce. The acting and it was a borderline schlock. Like we kept laughing so much at those two brothers. We were rooting for them to fucking we couldn't wait for them to die. There's so many people I was like, I want this guy dead, I want this guy dead. They all ended up dying, which was great. Um, the way his mother dies is also just straight up comical. Like this movie was comical as fuck. Um, And as a result, when it ended, I was like, this is like one of the biggest mids I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's
Like,
gonna
it's
make it
just,
good.
I don't want to cut. I just think this is a dog shit ass movie. There's really no point to it, and I think Denzel Washington as a villain is also stupid too. Really, really dumb ass villain that makes no fucking sense. And yeah, it is a retread of the first movie, but like I said, MCUified. It's like, oh, we're passing down the mantle, and you get to wear his outfit. It's so corny and so fucking dumb, and it's just like, is this what movies are now? Is this what movies are now? We just let's take a sequel and just like it's not even like a Blade Runner. And this is another thing too. I hope Ridley Scott doesn't make a Blade Runner 3 because he keeps saying, "Oh, I should have directed Blade Runner 2049." It's like, no, no,
Blade,
you shouldn't even be directing shit anymore.
Ridley Scott hasn't had a hit in some time. Like I don't know what's.
All the movies recently just
I
feel like
mean,
he's
this
sleepwalking.
is
He's not trying.
this movie is gonna make decent at the box office because it's already on pace right now to make at least.
Well, yeah, well, because they released it earlier.
Yeah, that's
It
true.
it opened at 55 million
Yeah,
domestic, but I would not recommend this movie at all to people. It's okay if you just want to see like the bloody parts where people get decapitated. I guess it's okay, it's fine. But if you're watching it for
what's that, Zack
anything
Snyder?
else, yeah, you might as well just wait and just watch those scenes and call it a day, because those scenes are. I mean, first off,
Wait, did
the fight.
Ridley Scott direct this movie? I thought it must
Yeah,
have been Zack Snyder because this sounds like a Zack Snyder movie.
no, no. I mean,
Dude.
it's Gladiator, right? You're there to
Yeah,
see
but
the
the way
fight
the
and the
story makes no
gladiator
sense.
pit.
This is what happened. Like the story makes no sense.
Yeah,
The
the story makes zero fucking sense. And honestly, the sequences in the arena were also just comical. I mean, the whole thing of like the dudes falling off the ship and getting bitten up by sharks was laughably bad. And just like, dude, how does this even make sense? First off, like, how did they transport these sharks to get into their arena? It's just ridiculous, right? It's so comical. But and then the fight between Pedro Pascal, that was the part where like I think I would have given the movie a 7 if it stayed at that level. But then
what
right
are you
when
giving it?
the main character, I'd probably give it a 5.
Okay,
I'd
so
probably
just
give it a
okay.
5. I said 6. Like when
Yeah.
I first, yeah, I even put that in the chat. I said 6. But the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, this movie is just so painfully boring, schlock inducing.
I heard
With
it's
the
long too.
it's I don't know. I think it's paced okay, but it's not enjoyable. It's not an enjoyable story.
How long is
I, like the ending is just so laughable. Like we just started laughing when he started giving that speech. We're like, me and my
148
friends were
minutes?
like unbelieved. It's like this same dude. All of a sudden, he couldn't remember shit. All of a sudden now is like, I'm gonna lead Rome and I'm gonna bring you guys back
Rid-
together
Ridley
and blah blah
Scott over
blah.
Zack
It's like,
Ridley Scott over Zack Snyder because Ridley Scott does have like a better resume over Zack Snyder. And this movie was almost 3 hours. I checked the time.
this, yeah, oh well, I don't know. It didn't, at least it didn't feel like that, but it also wasn't like, again, I really wanted to sit there and watch it. It was just like, man, oh man, I
Oh,
can't believe I'm sitting through this. Joseph Quinn sucks. Bro, he's fucking sucks in this movie. Oh my God. Like, uh, I mean, I think he'll be okay as Johnny, I guess, but God fucking damn, everybody in this movie fucking sucked. There was like nobody actually gave like a good performance. It all just felt like they were sleepwalking. Like Denzel was just doing Denzel Washington. Like it was just like, oh my God, it was just so
well, to
bad.
be fair, Denzel Washington does a lot of Denzel Washington in his films. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but he wasn't needed in this movie at
Okay.
all. And the moment at the ending when, yeah, what's his name, Paul, whatever, that fucking dude, they keep trying to push that guy. I don't really see it. To be honest, he's like basically like as interesting as like a fucking white paint. You know what I mean? Like he has nothing really interesting at all
Uh-huh.
going on in terms of like performance. He's just bland in my opinion. I can't really see him in any other movie. Like you could have swapped him out for any other actor. In all honesty, I don't think it would have made a single difference. Like even Pedro Pascal, I just
It's
feel like, man, like what is going on here?
it's the
Uh,
Emperor and the son of Joaquin Phoenix.
I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even care. I don't think
Yeah.
so, but it's just
Whoever
stupid.
next in line, right? Who's ever next in line to become Emperor?
I guess. I don't even know. Like they
That's
just
really
look
how it
like
works.
a total farce
But he always
half of the
betrayed you.
time.
Yeah,
The two brothers that were emperors were just stupid, beyond stupid.
maybe Pedro Pascal and Joseph Quinn will be respected better in Fantastic Four.
I hope so, but from here watching this does not give me any sort of
Yeah, see,
confidence at all.
Joseph Quinn is a big question mark because this is his big first film, big first project since Stranger Things, and people that made his career, right? Stranger Things,
Yeah.
that so that got him the role of this, and that definitely got him the role of Fantastic Four. Now we have to see how he does on the big screen, and Stranger Things is phenomenal. And but
I'm
you're
yeah,
telling me it's not,
I don't know here it just felt like so
but he also felt like
oh
it's,
my God. It
but he
just
also
like
felt, but you're saying it's not just him; it's the other the
yeah,
from the
everybody is just sort of like they're not like doing anything that is super amazing. Which I
yeah.
guess
So
is okay, but at the same time it's like it feels like they're just doing shit we've seen them do before, and it just feels like they don't really belong in this movie
this
at
is true.
all. Yeah, but Pedro Pascal is like this is not a spoiler. He's not going to be in the last of season 2 a lot.
No.
Like he pretty much even
Oh
said
yes,
he
I
pretty
didn't see
much
this.
said yeah, he was in A Quiet Place. Like I don't know, like maybe I am starting to agree that Pedro Pascal is a little bit overexposed because yeah, like my friend was like
Yes, he is.
he was literally just
But
ancient Rome Joel in this
that's
movie, and I'm
normal
like,
when you have
yeah,
that's normal
yeah,
when a
he
huge
doesn't do
breakout
anything
actor
new.
actress. Hollywood tries to expose them, like to cast them and everything, right? It
Yeah.
happens. It does. Um, that's not Pedro Pascal's not the first.
Yeah, this movie, in my opinion, is very similar to the Joker too. It's just like a very, like I said, that beginning part, I felt they should have played more into that. To be honest, I think that should have just been the entire movie. But introducing Denzel Washington as like this former slave owner, and now he's like seeking revenge and wanting to
I
topple
bet
Rome, it
so
just also
strange.
doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's strange because I'm going to be careful. A black slave owner in Rome.
Well, he bought his freedom. He got out,
Uh,
and so now he's
okay,
sort
has to
of.
make sense. Okay.
But the thing is, I mean, he's a massive hypocrite, and that's why I say it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Of like, okay, I see you're trying to do all this stuff so you can play your way to the
I'm
top
sure
and
he wasn't respected.
overthrow Rome,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
that still doesn't really like. It could have been done in a better way, and also too,
Fuck off.
he it's not like in all honesty, he really should have been freeing slaves. That's what he should have done instead of being like, I'm gonna build my way to the top and try to overthrow everything, and then no one has anything at all, and
What
it's
is a
just gonna
fucking
be fucking
penguin?
hell. I don't know. The character, in my opinion, didn't make a lot of sense, and his motivation just seemed kind of like even my friend were talking about this. It just felt like, yeah, it's like once the Pedro Pascal part they once they got to that and that reached its conclusion, it felt like they didn't really know what to do, and so it's like, well, we set up this character here, and this is actually the main character, so it's like, or the main villain, I should say, but like I said, the movie just has so many problems in terms
I
of the
know.
story that it was not enjoyable
I can tell you one
whatsoever.
thing. Our buddy Degrassi, he did hate the movie, but he didn't like it, enjoy it either.
I hated the movie. The movie sucked donkey balls, straight donkey balls, and I would not recommend it. If you
He
just
might
want to
be
see violence,
Petro
just
might
wait until you could see the clips on Netflix or
Petro
some service. You know what I mean?
Petro might be my new neighbor someday. I don't know. He's everywhere.
Yeah, he's everywhere, and he's just going to be overexposed very soon.
Well, he's gonna be one of the big faces of the MCU going forward next year, right? Pedro Pascal,
Yeah.
right? He's gonna be one of the big ones they're gonna market for
Yes.
sure. Like but it took some time for him be to get to this spot because he's in his almost 50, man. He's in his 40s. He's
Yeah.
almost. Um, yeah.
Yeah. I
All right.
mean, yeah, it is what it is.
So I was just why do you think I made this title blinded?
War. Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not
You
sure.
wanna know why? Because I love DC versus Marvel competition. I love that stuff. It's fun, right? But why did I make this? Let me put the banner back up. I think I got rid of it when he came on. Um, because because this forces Warner Brothers and Disney to compete with each other. What? No, Disney when they made Civil War, they were competing with BVS, right? But once BVS flopped, it felt like you know what? We don't need to compete with them anymore. Really, right?
Mhm.
It was more of DC. It was more Warner Bros. Trying to compete with Marvel, where Marvel's like, nope, let's get off that. Let's get off. We don't need don't bother trying to compete with them anymore. Let them try to compete with us. Let them try to compete with us. But
Mhm.
now it feels like the tides have changed, and I think it's because I think a lot of people might agree with me is how Marvel's been since basically since the pandemic started. Like Marvel's Marvel's been different. MCU's been different. The
Mhm.
struggles, the turmoils, the issues, the inconsistency of stuff since the
Right.
pandemic started. Now, if I would, if right, I think that's why this is different. Feels different this time than then.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Um, like different in terms of like, what do you mean?
Well, like DC can actually cut. Like DCU has now major DCU is a major threat to the MCU.
I mean, I wouldn't say that they're a major threat just yet because we haven't seen anything from them, and we don't
Yeah.
really have
Well,
any data to say
Creature
that they're a threat.
Commandos will be the
I would
first.
say maybe creatively DC
Yeah,
is more of a threat to Marvel,
that's what I mean.
but
Yeah.
we don't know just yet how general audiences like what would they rather pick if given the choice. We're not there just yet to say that. So I don't want to comment on that until we actually have numbers.
Um. Well,
And I don't
you.
think Creature Commandos is also super fair to compare as well. Well, I would like a Human Target movie or a show. That would be pretty cool.
I mean, how much did the first Iron Man movie make?
Hold on, wait, Red. Both Gladiator 2 and Joker 2. I think that's like a pretty good way of saying it. Like Donkey Balls and Joker 2 is like non-consensual donkey balls in your face. You know what I mean? Like two things you really
Five
don't
hundred
want
eighty-five.
at all.
I do think I do think Superman. I do. There's a things there's a chance that Superman will make more than the first Iron Man movie.
Right.
Uh, because, uh, well, to be fair, social media there was social media back then, but there wasn't a thing like X where people just post stuff. There was MySpace and Facebook basically. That's it.
Hmm.
So you didn't really. So a lot of the marketing, a lot of the traction, a lot of people talking.
I don't
Uh,
even really think it's fair to compare Superman to Iron
yeah.
Man because Iron Man was in a different space. Superman is now competing with other superheroes and it's also competing with a previous universe as well and how people saw the DCEU.
Yeah.
So I think DC in general is going to have a very hard uphill battle because it's going to be more about proving their reputation and also trying to get moderate hits. I don't think
Also,
they're really there trying to get these big wins. And I think that's the reason why we haven't seen them announce a Justice League movie because I think they're going to sit on Justice League for quite some time so they can get a bunch of hits and then they can be like, hey, we're going to now do Justice League. So now you've established the general audience liking DC, and now people are willing to go see a Justice League movie. So I think that's the strategy James Gunn is doing. I don't know for 100%. I'm not there sitting with James Gunn, shaking his hand, listen to everything he's saying. But that's my personal take on why we haven't seen a Justice League movie even rumored.
Well, the thing is, this what this movie has going for it, the potential name drops, potential cameo scenes of possible other characters from this universe, because
Hmm.
it's not like Iron Man, and but it's the basis starting of the MCU.
Yeah. It was
This,
also it was also not in a position where people were tired of
yeah,
superheroes. We were just
yeah,
getting started off with new heroes and seeing
yeah.
characters that people liked for the first
It's
time,
not.
right?
Yeah, like the DCU. Now, James Gunn is not all heroes, but most of the heroes they're established already. So Superman is established, Batman and other characters be established. Where Marvel, they did a prequel origin story for Captain America. They did a Thor origin story. They
Hmm.
did a Iron Man origin story, right? And then they got the Avengers movie. But Guardians of the Galaxy, then Ant Man, Captain Marvel, Black Panther, they did not do an origin story because when he was
Yeah,
introduced
because
wasn't
he was introduced in
yeah.
Civil War as an origin story. So
But they kind of went into the mystical side, of it in the Black Panther movie. So they saved it for the movie, which is the proper thing to do, not to do it in the Civil War. That has nothing to do with Captain America Civil War. So they did the right thing there. But that's not what James Gunn is doing here. That's what he's doing. All right, he might do it for some characters because some characters are not well known in DC, but he's not going to do it for the major characters. Well, obviously Batman. Let's get Batman and Superman out of the way. Everybody knows their origins.
mhm.
It's like right? Yeah, it's like Red's right. We don't need but like Wonder Woman. Do we really need another Wonder Woman's origin story? Do we need another Green Lantern origin
No,
story? Flash,
no, no.
like
Yeah,
yeah, now, if we're talking about some of the smaller, not the more less well-known heroes in DC, for example, what's the best? I don't know, like Plastic Man. Yeah, Plastic Man would
yeah,
be like somebody. Okay, okay,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I
like
mean,
sidekick characters maybe.
yeah,
Sidekick characters might.
sidekick characters, like characters who are not like the general public are not familiar with. I
Yeah,
think is fine. But yeah, I think the whole origin story of the main DC characters are not really needed. I also wouldn't be surprised too if certain characters don't show up for quite some time. I don't think we're going to see Flash for
a while.
a
Yeah,
very long time. I think it might be 10 years after the Flash movie until we see Flash. I think we are not going to see Wonder Woman for quite some time. I don't think we're going to see Aquaman for quite some time.
yeah,
I think these characters, James Gunn feels like it's too recent to really start playing with those characters. Batman and Superman are a different story because they're the main characters, and they're also we're pretty much used to seeing different incarnations of those characters. But people are not used to seeing different incarnations of Wonder Woman and Aquaman. They're just
yeah.
getting
Because the new
adjusted to the new
52,
one,
the new
to these.
52.
Yeah,
They
so
changed the origins of Wonder Woman to she's not Clay.
yeah.
Like
But I also
yeah,
have some problems with what's going on in terms of rumors because it feels like even though James Gunn is trying to combat rumors, it feels like every day there's a rumor that comes out and it's starting to make the DCU sound like total scatterbrain shotgun blast of just
James
randomness.
James Gunn sometimes has to be careful because there's been times in the past where directors and actors say, "Yeah, those are not true," but it ends up becoming true.
Right, because he said all the rumors recently that have come out. He said, you know, but you got to take them with a grain of salt. You don't know if they're all real or not, or something to that extent. But
When you say take him to a grain of salt, that means
he,
yeah, that she says it's not true. That means he hasn't said no, it's not
yeah,
true.
but he hasn't. There's a lot of rumors.
Yeah,
There's a
sure.
lot of rumors that have
I
come
mean,
out within a couple of days. It's not even a week. It's just been a couple of
I know
days,
it's
and
been crazy.
one of the biggest rumors now is that the Authorities is not going to be a live
Yeah,
action movie. It's going to be an animated movie.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I just sideways put that in the chat earlier.
yeah. Oh well, I didn't catch that. Sorry, Sideways. But that's one of the biggest rumors that have been going around. And again, you got to question why. What's going on. Well, does that even make sense to do? I mean, will that even make money? An animated rated R movie with characters no one has seen before? Would that even, how is that going to work? I don't know. It could be maybe significantly cheaper, sure, but will people show up? It's not really been tested. Hollywood doesn't even do that, unfortunately. So that would
The
be a
thing
big
is,
risk.
I think the way for an authority movie to be a big hit, the only way to be it's a big risk right now, right? The only way for people to be vested interest in an authority movie, if Christian Commandos is a major success, Superman's a success. They have, I think I'm on your side with it. You side with you. I think it's a
It
big risk.
has. I think an animated rated R movie.
Yeah,
If it was a Venom, I think that would make money. A
Venom. Yeah,
character
but
that
this is
has never
authority.
been done, I
Yeah.
don't know how that would play
Do you
out
have
exactly.
you? I think it has to depend on things coming out
I
before
think it
it.
has to. Yeah, and maybe that's why we haven't heard anything about the
Yeah.
authorities because they know that if it is an animated movie, again, it's just a
Oh,
rumor.
we know Hunter. We know.
Well, this
You,
is also not true. This is also not true, Hunter, because we're learning that hey, they're making a Clayface movie,
oh yeah.
but
Oh
the
yeah.
person who's going to play Clayface in Creature Commandos is not going to be the same person.
No,
And
because he
so
might be live action Doctor Phosphorus.
well, we'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see about that. I don't want to give spoilers,
Well, that's the grassy
but
stuff. That's not. I don't think it's. I don't know if that's a spoiler or not.
I'm not going to say anything.
I
But
don't. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
but James Gunn, James Gunn. By the way, the quote is not that James Gunn said that whoever voices the characters will show up in live action. He said some will, some won't.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is the
Yeah.
actual quote.
Yeah.
So he never said that all the characters who or all the actors who voice their characters in animation will show up in live action. Some will, some won't.
Like Rick Flag is one of those characters. Rick Flag Cedar is the same. The voice
Is
character.
going to be the same, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. But I agree. It's the other thing that he's talking about with Clayface, right? Yeah. He's
Mhm.
just going to be the voice of Clayface.
Right.
Remember, Sean Gunn is not going to be a live. I mean, he might do the bull. He could do live action Jackal play martial law.
Mhm.
Jackal be like Jackal's just basically mocap, right?
Right.
Like, like
Are you talking
Jack.
about Weasel?
Yeah, Rizzo. Rizzo doesn't even talk, right?
No, well, I mean, he shrieks and screams, I guess.
Oh yeah. I want to see a Doom rated R film. Oh, you
Yeah,
want to be
I would
like,
still want them to make that Doom movie with the guy who did Fargo, because that
oh,
guy's now rumored to be. I don't know why this is a rumor, but now he's rumored to be doing Young Avengers, which would be stupid as hell. That would be one of the biggest wastes of all
which
time.
from Fargo?
Noah
I know
Hawkley.
Holly. Hockley?
Yeah, Hockley, Holly, I don't remember. But
The
the guy who
guy.
did Fargo, he's doing the Alien show.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna be too much for him to do Young Adventures of the Alien. Isn't he
But
running kind of all of it?
why would he do Young Avengers? That just seems like a total waste in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. I know. I know. Yeah, Noah Hockley. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's doing.
What's up, Finbar?
Oh, Finbar's here. Yeah.
Oh, you got to go back to bed? Oh, you're going to make a return. Okay. Well, hope you come on so
Yeah.
we can talk with you. It's been a while, Finbar.
Yeah. Finbar will be saying he'll be back this week.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do some afternoon streams, Finbar, especially on the weekend to get more people. I mean, I'm getting a lot of people today. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe you guys just missed me. um, but yeah, you know what Hockley is doing? Alien Earth. He's gonna be yeah, Alien Earth, right? I mean, he did
Yep.
do Legion. I mean, that is kind of a Marvel. Like, I don't know if Legion's considered canon to the MCU. I don't think so. I mean, Aubrey Plaza's a Legion, but
No, it's not.
yeah, Yeah, Alien. He is doing Alien Earth,
Yes.
right? Uh, that's going to be a TV show, I believe, right?
Yes.
So how can he do? How can he? How is it possible for the? And he says he can direct, write, executive produce, and create the TV show. Him doing Young Avengers, like, can he do both?
I
That's
don't
good.
know. Unless Young Avengers is a miniseries, does
Well,
it
it
have a
would
lot
be.
of episodes? Maybe.
Surprisingly, Marvel hasn't announced upcoming Marvel TV shows. It's weird.
Hmm. Well, I don't think they want to announce a ton. They've announced
Yeah,
some, and there still aren't out, so they're sort of just waiting. So it's better if
you
they
didn't
just
pay
put
him
out.
yet.
No, I haven't paid Finbar yet.
Of course, Authority will be rated R film. If it's gonna be animated, it's probably most likely be rated R.
Finbar is allowed to come on my streams, but I still have to pay him.
Yeah, yeah. Finbar should come on your streams.
Yeah, I was gonna set up OBS, and then so you don't need a PSN account to come in. I do
Champion.
have Finbar on PSN though, but like you said, he hasn't been around. I don't even think he's been on PlayStation.
Man, the only character I care about Young Avengers is actually Hawkeye. Kate Bishop. That's the only character.
Maybe I would do that too. Actually, sideways. I think that's a better idea than calling it Young Avengers.
Yeah.
But they want the name, right?
Oh my god, can you just imagine
I mean, you ain't come blind as
Miss
Shane
Marvel?
Douglas,
Can you imagine Miss Marvel? Oh my god,
and
annoying as shit. Um,
maybe I don't know. The Young Avengers, in my opinion, really, I have zero interest whatsoever. I think they've kind of burnt that bridge quite a while ago.
well, they've been
If it's
talking about
good, I guess I'll watch it. It would have to be really good.
man. This TV show after Haley Steinfeld gets appear in the last 2 minutes of the Marvels. Next project, you're in a TV show again. You're a streaming show again. I'll be mad if I was her. You promised me a movie.
Sure.
They'd be in a movie not for 2 minutes. You know, I'd be a little. I would ask for a huge pay raise. If I was her.
I wouldn't even do it if I was her.
Honestly,
I think the character it shouldn't even be on Young
she's
Avengers. I know she was in the comics, but at this point now, like,
Haley Steinfeld is the only one that's got to work.
yeah,
America Chavez, this girl, she's active on social media, but I don't see her like in any upcoming stuff. Same with
right.
same with Milani. What's her name? Milani. She doesn't get. She's nothing. Her next project's Marvel Zombies. And I'm like, I'm looking at non-Marvel stuff.
Mhm.
Nothing. At least the kid from Agatha is doing another show on Netflix,
Right.
right? Like I had no time for gaming. I've got to get back into it. I have to when I grab my PS5. Did you see the
Yeah.
Game Awards nominations, Finbar? Um, did you see that? Did you see that YouTube account about those Marvel rumors?
Well, Marvel owners.
The Loki season 3 is happening.
Oh man, no, that's bullshit. Obviously, that's 100% bullshit.
I feel like more will make coming up these days. It's just
Hmm.
uh making up excuses. Okay, why is competition is good? I always want to people make things better. I didn't see any of it. Well, yeah. Um, what was I gonna say? What was I, gonna say? I look at something. Did you? Oh, I want to see a video. I got something
Sure.
funny for you guys. So take a little video break. This is funny. I gotta find it. If I can find it.
Uh oh, someone's
What?
calling.
Ah, don't worry, I'm on it.
Yeah.
No, not this one. Not this one. Not this. Oh, fucking. Okay. No, not that one. Oh. No, not that one either. Oh my god. I'm having trouble finding it. Oh, here we go. But I'll be right back because you could. I think my avatar just gone. I'll be right back. Blind, if you want to say something, Tom.
Okay. What's everybody in the chat saying? Do y'all think the DCU Batman Brave and the Bold is going to get a rewrite? Well, I mean, I don't think there's a writer even attached to it, so I'm not sure. His secretary will deal with it, blinded. Huh. Yeah, voted DLC. Yeah, DLC was. The gaming industry is a farce right now. So,
I'm
I mean, it
back,
makes
bitches.
sense. That was quick.
Yeah, I just this left screen and came back. It's not like
There's no way they're going to write out Damian Wayne, though. Because that seems like that's the premise of the movie.
booking avatar and everything. Yeah. I'll probably get hit for it because I think his life is music.
Come on, Gavin with Geeks when I'm finished with school.
Is he doing Gabby Geeks today?
No, today's Sunday.
Oh.
He canceled it, remember? He was on the biggest
I
problem
think
in the universe.
I think he's doing it. Yeah, well, I think to let you all know, Tony is not going to be having an avatar anymore. He was planning to reveal.
What do you mean? Oh, so on the show on Gabbing with Geeks, he's just gonna.
Well,
not.
when he went on Vito and Dick's show, he revealed
Yeah,
himself.
but Tony showed his face before.
Yeah, well, no, but I think, but almost all the time on the streams, he doesn't do that, right?
No, he doesn't do that. Yeah,
But
I don't.
but
I
his
think he said it. He doesn't have the setup to do it. That's why.
his X account, his X account, profile pic is his face.
Oh, he changed it. Okay.
Yeah. See, you know Snake and Gun, right? You know that series. Yeah.
Yes.
So obviously they're doing a remake with Liam Neeson.
Yeah, that's next year.
Well, you can reveal your faces. We all will. Well, I reveal my face plenty of times on my videos and streams.
I haven't.
No, you haven't.
I haven't. No.
Okay.
Anybody catch the license plate? Anybody get a look at the driver?
Nice beaver. That's.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! They did that. They had him kill Quicksilver. Oh my God!
Man.
It wasn't Ultron. It was him. This is the alternate cost of all the other MCU movies with him.
The Stark Tower.
It's a big building with patients. That's not important right now.
With his friend's real name. Yeah, I do blurt out my friend's real name.
He's not my father! I love you like your father did. I believe in you like your father did. I had sex with your mother just like your father did.
Oh, man.
I like these videos where they take movie characters and they insert their classic scenes or lines and they put them into other
Yeah,
movie universes. It's funny.
that
Sometimes it
is.
work. Did you see the
I
Hope
like the
Alone?
Tobey Maguire ones. Those ones
Oh
are funny.
yeah. Let's see.
Or that one guy who did the Kermit the Frog
Yeah, that
as
was
the
good.
Joker. That was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Well, I like my sex the way I play basketball. One-on-one and with as little dribbling as possible.
Since that's a Black Widow. That's
Yeah, you said he got a Black Widow.
oh man.
Move on! Nothing to see here! Please disperse! Nothing to see here, please!
Superpowers?
Oh, say, can you see?
Nice!
I guess technically that counts as MCU now. I guess.
Yeah.
Like a blind man at an orgy, I was going to have to feel things out.
You've saved nothing. Your powers are inconsequential.
Oh, the
compared to
music
mine.
behind this. Oh, I think he,
went the same way.
where's
All
this?
right. Peace, Finbar. Have a good night.
Oh, God.
Oh. Oh.
Yes.
Whew, something died in here.
Oh, that would be me. I've been swimming in raw sewage. I love it. I love it.
Oh.
I am inevitable.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Don't worry, baby. I'll be careful.
Oh. Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah. The- later, Finbar. He would remember. Yeah, he would be the only one to remember Peter Parker. I did. Who was the one that broke the Young Avengers? Was it Harloff, or where did he get that from? I didn't watch the stream.
Harloff. I don't know if he brought on someone. I didn't watch that stream. Sometimes I watch his streams.
Well,
I only really watch it when they talk about stuff I want to listen to.
the
Because
thing is,
yeah.
Harloff lately has been past few months has been doing streams based on getting information from scoopers, not real scoopers, legit scoopers. Same with Campia.
Right.
I think they've been lacking in their credibility that way. Okay,
Mm.
like I've noticed that. Was it what's the guy's name that he had on the guy who does comic books for them, who used to do it for Collider? Who was it? I know his name. You know what I'm talking about, right? Who went to comic book shopping with some celebrities?
Are you talking about Frosty? Is his name
No.
Frosty?
I don't know his name. Scoop Wars.
The Collider? I don't know then. I don't know.
You remember he went with no. Snap did that. I forget his name. But Snap was never an insider though.
No. I believe the guy's name is Frosty. Who are you saying? Does he still work at Collider?
I don't think it works for Collider
anymore.
I don't even know who works
I'm
for
pretty
Collider.
sure Frosty still works at Collider, but he's a scooper at Collider.
Oh yeah. Well, I haven't seen Collider really break that much things.
Well, they were the one that recently broke something about the DCU.
Yeah, they're rarely, but
Oh,
they're
my
rarely the
God.
ones that break news though. Like
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Have you ever saw the Endgame and MCU with Shrek in it? It's hilarious. Kid and Uncle Matthew Lillard, Shaggy, Goku from Dragon Ball,
Oh, man.
John Wick from Toby Spider Man. Oh my god. Frosty. Oh, you're funny as the one. You're funny as the one of Scoops. um, when's Creature Commandos debut? December. Okay. Okay. What was I gonna look? I have two friends. There's two friends. Why do people? Okay, back to this competition. Well, I wish Degrassi was on, but he's busy. He definitely had more. I mean, you know Degrassi to me. You know Degrassi does. He's like MCU on the way out, DCU on the way in.
Right, yeah.
I know he's always more of a DC.
I'd be curious. I'd be curious to hear what his thoughts on about Authority. The Authority.
Yeah. Yeah, I would too. Because he definitely would have thoughts. I know. No, I don't. I know Frosty the Snowman. um, but like I know Degrassi has like it's. I know Degrassi is more of a DC fan than a Marvel fan. It's always. Oh, Shrek and Endgame. Oh yeah, yeah. Shrek Farm kills Thanos. Yeah, thanks. I will. But yeah. So yeah, Superman's going up in Fantastic Four, and there is gonna be a debate that month. Okay, Jurassic Park, but this Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, whatever. That's different.
Jurassic World. Yeah.
Right. But there's gonna be different Fantastic Four or Superman. Now, Capia says he's a Fantastic Four fan, but he always bullshits on Fantastic Four. Always, yeah, this movie is not gonna. If this movie is gonna make $1 billion, it's not gonna make $1 billion. So Fantastic Four, nobody knows who they are. They all remember the 2015 film of Fantastic Four. That was bad. You know what? People are not gonna have faith in seeing it. Right? Right? Yeah. But stuff like that. Oh, look, right?
Yeah, he always acts like that.
Right? I'm sorry. Hi guys. And with that down, on to the next subject, right?
That is a pretty what you call it? Very good impression of Campia.
Greetings and salutations. This is the John Capia show. With your host, we have here Chris Carr. I don't know. But yeah, so that's what he said. He even says he downplays the fact of Doctor Doom. Oh, Doctor Doom, oh, Doctor Doom. Yeah. He thinks Doctor Doom's not going to be in it. Like, and I wouldn't be surprised if Doctor Doom is more than one movie. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in another movie before Doomsday. What do you think? What do you think, Blind? Do you think Doctor Doom will end up in more things before Doomsday?
Probably just Probably just what's it called? Fantastic Four is my guess.
I never watched a Jack White show. John Krasinski, John Krasinski's a fake action star. I can't buy him as an action star. I just picture him from Office. I'm sorry. Every film I watch him in, I just see the guy from The Office. Jim. You know? I'm sorry. He was almost Captain America, right? He almost beat out. I think he almost beat Chris Evans for Captain America.
Right.
But yeah, with Cap, it's people think people are gonna have a sour taste of the Fantastic Four movie from 2015. That's 10 years, man. That's It's gonna be 10 years next year. It's 9 years now, but 10 years next year, right? I don't think
Right.
people are gonna be still. We're not souring on it, right?
Right.
Right? Oh, I'm not. I'm not. We're not going to not see Fantastic Four because 2015 is so. No, it's a bad movie, and it's not the same thing. It's a very different. It's that movie's a one-off. That was a major flop. Okay, this is MCU Marvel. They got their hands on, and I've been saying for some time Marvel needs to get their hands on Fantastic Four. Okay,
Right.
okay, I've been saying that. This is a brand new. I would say a brand new franchise to the MCU with actors they like. Joseph Quinn and Pedro Pascal, top of their games right now, right? Pedro Pascal, one of the top 5 actors. Joseph Quinn, one of the top 5 male actors on the rise. Vanessa Kirby, you got Emerson Brock, I forget his last name, right? You got that. Then you got who else? And as a villain, you got I don't know the villain. I don't know the guy's playing Galactus, his voicing Galactus. I don't know, but you got a stellar cast: John Malkovich, who finally going to be in the first Marvel film. Not his first comic book film, by the way. He was in that horrible movie Jonah Hex. Oof. Uh, uh, right. So you also got Walter Hauser. Uh, But you got a solid cast. They're not playing around with this movie. I'm pretty sure Marvel's not playing around with this movie. Like, this is the movie they want to get right. This is the movie they need to hit. What do you think? Like,
Hold on, I'm kind of concentrating on something else. Give me a moment here.
okay.
Give me a moment here.
What I'm saying is that this movie is. Yes, there might be a movie before Doomsday in 2026, like a February, March movie. But this is the movie that is kind of leading to Doomsday because Doom has a connection to Fantastic Four. And the Fantastic Four are probably going to play a very integral part in Avengers Doomsday. Okay? And then this is like the Capias downplaying all of this. And I gotta be right back. Yeah, I know who Mole Man is. Uh, that's that. No, that's. I know, yeah. Yeah, Mole Man. There should be a bunch of established villains in the movie, apparently. Um, well, I had to go get a tissue, and I gotta get one again just for a little bit. I think Blind is away. I don't know where he is, but okay. Back to this. Back to this. Okay. Oh yeah. So Blind is. So yeah, there's Blind. Oh yeah, I got Blind movie back. I'll probably go another hour max, half an hour max. Anyway, uh, okay. So what? So Red knows this. WCW and WWE always had competition, always trying to make the product better. That's what Marvel and DC needs to do. Disney and Warner Brothers always try to make the product better, not to compete with each other, but to but to well compete with each other, but to also make enjoyable projects for the fans and I guess the shareholders. Okay. Also, oh shit, man, I was about to cough there. AEW is not better than WCW and WWF combined, dude. AEW is losing people. AEW is losing fans. Even AEW is barely like AEW is struggling. Okay. Now I'm just watching football while I'm here too, guys. Now, obviously I'm gonna be on high alert for a Superman trailer next month. Whatever it drops next month, that's gonna determine a lot of things. That's gonna determine different outlook on the MCU, on the DCU. I assume we get the Fantastic Four trailer in a couple months. I assume we get the Fantastic Four trailer at Super Bowl. Because Marvel likes to do that. Uh, Fantastic Four, no, not Fantastic Four. Superman. Some people believe it's gonna be played before the Mufasa trailer or the Lord of the Rings Warham trailer, the War for Warham trailer. Neither had Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Goldberg, DDP, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Raw, Triple H, Ric Flair. Wrestling. Brother. I don't know if Blind's coming back. Okay? He might be doing a stream. He might be setting up a stream. I think he's gonna do a stream. Go. Yeah. I think he says he's gonna set up a video game stream. So I'll let him do that. Oh, shit. Oh, man. You know what? Funniest, like, but yeah. I don't know what else to say, man. Brad. I'll be talking AEW tomorrow. Tomorrow, man. Don't worry. AEW is talk tomorrow, man. And I'll be doing predictions later this week for Survivor Series, where Finbar is gonna join me. Yeah. That means another afternoon stream next Saturday and Sunday for sure. There'll be streams along this week, just not the afternoon. But Saturday, Sunday, I mean before Survivor Series, there'll be another afternoon stream, and Sunday will probably be afternoon stream. But yeah, I think Blinded is planning a video game stream later, so if he does, go check it out. Oh, Sonic 3 trailer tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if I can do something on that, maybe. But make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below, man. Have a good night. Have a good day. Yeah, resting tomorrow.